By now, you know where all of these stories are going, right? How my brother Aiden and I found puzzle pieces that fit into an old box we literally stumbled upon. Our next one came as quite a surprise. It wasn't long before Amir and his mom, Miriam, became like family to us. Aiden and I called her Tazy, which is a sign of respect. It's like calling her auntie.
As you both know, Miriam and Amir are celebrating a very special holiday. I think it will be nice to cook them a traditional meal.
Aiden wasn't excited. Cooking was a chore to him.
Remember the golden rule? To treat others as we would want to be treated? This is how we're going to do that. Come on. Our first stop is the market.
With a little persistence, Mom was able to get the ingredients she needed, including dates. The shopkeeper told us they were a necessity to start the meal. For me, cooking is fun when you do it as a family. So I was having fun, but Aiden was very grumpy the entire time. Before I knew it, we had created one amazing meal for our guest.
This smells amazing. It smells even better than home.
I won't take that personally, although I do agree. There is something about the food you cooked that smells absolutely wonderful.
When Mom brought out the dates and the yogurt drink we made, Tazy couldn't hold back her excitement.
Wow, you thought of everything. This is such a generous and kind treat. During these holy days, it is customary for us to do kind acts for others, but you have gone above and beyond for us. In fact, I feel a little silly that all I have is this.
Is that what I think it is? How did you get this?
How doesn't matter nearly as much as why. We believe we should always honor God. That is why we celebrate these holy days. They are days put aside for us to show our devotion and love to God in a special way. You have days like this too. Your family puts aside a day each week to show God your dedication to Him and to share your love for God with others. Amir has told me extensively about the box you found and the puzzle pieces you were looking for. Now, I am giving this to you to show you and your entire family how much we love and appreciate you. There's a word written on it in my language. It means to be right with God.
I believe we call that righteousness. And I can't think of a better way to live than to be right with God and right with good friends.
We are so far from our home in a country that is not our own. But tonight, with each of you, I am reminded of God's existence and care. Because of your love and your actions, we have seen God's character. To me, this is right living. Yes, righteousness, right living.
It was one of the best meals our family had ever had, but I could tell that Aiden wasn't quite himself. Later that night, he had something to share with Dad. I don't feel good about earlier, he said. I really didn't want to help out today.
This is a great lesson to learn, Aiden. God wants us to do things for Him and for others, but the actions should represent how we feel in our hearts. Without this, they are just empty actions. That is the righteousness that we were talking about earlier, and that is also something we can ask God for. Don't worry, we can ask for forgiveness tonight, and tomorrow is a new opportunity to practice God's righteousness.